Hi everyone, so if you're seeing this video, that means that Spellbinders has opened up their club signups for new members. Generally a lot of times that's the later hours on the 5th, but on the 6th is when it opens up. So maybe you have a little bit of early access there if it is the 5th, and then you can sign up till the end of the month. In the initial video, I did a whole unboxing of the Deluxe Caboodle, and I talked a little bit about their new price changes there going forward. If you are already a member and you have, your kits from before, your signups, you can continue on the same pricing, but if you were to cancel anything or add anything new at this point, it's going to be the new pricing, and you guys can see the pricing there on their site. I will have I'll say these items were sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and I will have the links for the US and the UK in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. I usually link them to the Deluxe Caboodle and then to whatever specific club I'm working with in that video, but I'll also link the initial unboxing video so you have all the different information. A lot of times in those videos I measure things and really go through everything, but today we'll just kind of get right to it. So this is the Glimmer of the month. It's called Scattered Letters, and it does come with black foil. Well, at least that's what it is intended. It does say colors may vary on the site there. And then today I'm also going to pair it with the Stencil. This is the bonus item for the Deluxe Caboodle this month, and it's a stencil that helps you, just kind of color in the little envelopes that are all over this guy, which are very cute with the little hearts and stamps and all that kind of stuff. So that is a bonus item. There are 4 stencils on here, which is really nice, so you can do all these colorings of everything, and everything gets colored once. So what each one, let's say blue, pink, yellow, whatever, they're all going to be separate areas. And I should mention, in the last video, I did use these guys because they were included in a package I received from Spellbinders, but I didn't realize that they were having a double bonus month. So if you are a Deluxe Caboodle member, you'll also receive the little wax silicone spoons for the wax seals. Really, really cool. I mean, they really do help you clean out that little spoon if you want, or just any different ways. It can help you layer in some coloring, maybe if you want to do some different fun things with your wax seals. So I did show them in the last video, but I wasn't aware of that, so I didn't mention that you also receive these guys if you're a Deluxe Caboodle member. So we're just gonna get started. I need to cut this down. I'm gonna do full sheets or full front covers, of my cards, and I'm gonna do 2 cards, so one with the stenciling and one without. So let's get started with this. I love their black foil. It's really cool. They also have white foil, guys, that works really, really well, obviously on darker colors or any color that's not just white paper, right? Let me see. Oh, I have some card bases already here. These are A2 size, but they open kind of portrait mode. These are kind of layered in a portrait mode. If you put them sideways, I think it probably look kind of funny. So there we go. So these are 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. They're both the same. Some cardstock again with foiling. You want to use the smoothest cardstock you got. So I'm gonna try these 2. These are very different. This one's a heavyweight cardstock. This is just, not the heaviest weight cardstock, but it's white core cardstock, and hopefully it'll work on that. I haven't tried it, I don't think, on this type before, at least this brand that I have in my hand here. So again, heavier weight cardstock, more of a regular kind of weight cardstock. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 on both of those. And so I do want to cut this to cover basically the whole thing. Really, you're going to cover the plate, but however, and you want to be careful because your black foil is on this, right? So we go like that, and about that long. I'm going to cut 2 of these. You don't want to waste this stuff, and you also don't want over foiling, so you basically just get the amount that you need to cover whatever you're doing, so that's pretty good. I'm going to do that twice because I need 2 of them. And I was debating if I'm going to do this in black or a different color. Excuse me, since I had to pause the camera, I thought, I just grabbed this. This is a pretty blush. Oh, that's nice. And I'll do the lettering in blush. Again, try to make it about the same size. Oh, I was going to say, do I have any extra in here? A lot of times I'll have an extra piece from before, and that's going to work. Look at that. Okay. As I say, always save your scraps, even if it's a little strip like that. I probably should have turned my Glimmer on already, but I have not. So let me go ahead and bring my Glimmer out and turn it on. I always keep it right here in front of me, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just turn this on. Gonna wait a minute, let that heat up, and I'll be right back. While that warms up, I'll also cut a piece of paper for my sentiment, probably this way, so I know I'm not missing it. Oh, that's not the best, but that's all right. You don't have to make it so tight. Like, I'm gonna have to really get that right centered there, you know? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sure not too much longer now. I'll start off with this guy just to get everything warmed up. And basically, if you build it out here like I am, you need the color facing you, because you're gonna put your plate on there. And so I'm just gonna pop that right there. And put a little piece of washi. This is almost ready. Whenever it's ready, I'm going to turn this over because your plate needs to touch that surface. If you do it this way, it's just not going to work as well. So the plate needs to touch there, get nice and warm, and then you'll run it through, okay? Not too much longer now. It is a chilly day. Okay, guys. Well, my tape didn't really work too well. Let's pick that up. It came right off. No! Okay, just pop that down. I always put this on top, but you don't have to do that. And then obviously set the timer. And once that stops blinking, we'll run it through. Okay, guys, and there it is. So let's run this through. It does get a little condensation when you do what I do when you leave the plates on top. But like I said, I did one of those weekend classes that Spellbinders has sometimes. And they heat up the plate by itself, and then they put the stuff on top, the foil and the paper, right before they run it through. So, different ways to do it. Let me take this from here. And be careful about that. And look how perfect. Looks really nice. Again, just left it on there for the time that is necessary for the thing to go off. Again, with this one, if we're setting this up on our paper, trying to be very careful with this. Sometimes, I think I'm going to set this one up here, so let's put that down. Okay, so after I put that down, I'll put my foil down, just making sure it's covering the whole plate. And then this guy. So this is the only problem here, is that I don't exactly know where this is. I want this off on my whole plate, but the plate is a little oversized, so that feels about right. Okay. And it's a little bit larger than the A2, you know? All right. Sorry, my son was coming downstairs as I was working on this. So the plate facing you, right? And then the silver side of your foil should be facing you because you want it to be pressed into the paper, that the nice side of the paper is facing down. And that's just how you make that sandwich if you're doing it on the plate itself. Okay, timer went off. Move this very carefully. And run that through. This is a big boy, so. Ooh. I might have to do something about that, but it's so tight right here in this first one, it actually cut the edge of the paper off. Do you see that? So that's something to think about. But look how cool. I'm telling you, the black paper or like foil is so cool. And then of course you can keep this negative for something else, but look how perfectly that came out. Okay, so I mean, wow. Okay, I might have to trim this down a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. Because that one little issue there. But let me go ahead and put this back on here. I'm gonna remove this. I know it's really, really hot for a moment because I want the platform to get ready with this not on it, you know? Where is my magnet? I don't know. But there you go. All right. I was just touching it very gingerly because it is very hot. I'm going to let the platform get ready, and then I'm going to make the sandwich again and run it through just like I did the first one, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So let's check this out. Yeah, I wanted to cut that piece off again, but it didn't quite go all the way through. I guess I could just stick that one little piece down, but you know, I didn't save it. I don't even know where it fell. But there you go. And just perfect. Again, this is some thinner paper and the other one was thicker, and they worked out just very well. Let me clean up and we'll start getting our cards put together. Okay, we do need to do the stenciling over here, but I'm going to go ahead and just glue this one down because this one's ready to go, right? And I did find that little piece that came off of this corner. So I do have it right here. So I think I'm just going to glue that down whenever we get to it. We'll see about the stenciling on that one. And then this guy, I'm just going to run this through so we have these guys ready to go. And right about there. Okay, I'm going to run that through. Okay, so I have these. Mailing you a big hello and open me for a smile. And then I've been really into turquoise or like teals recently, so I think I'm going to color this in. Actually, we did teal the first video, didn't we? With the stencil of the month. Okay, fine. I brought out my little teal guy, but you know what? Let's do pinks. And again, you can do 4 colors. Obviously, you can do all kinds of colors. I'm just going to stay with the same color family. And so I'll be doing pink. And start with the lightest to the darkest. So, you know, these don't have numbers, so however you want to use them, but I'm going to do this one. And I'm just lining it up wherever because my paper was smaller than the intended, you know, A2 size. And I might just hold it willy-nilly, so go in with your lightest color. Oh, that's funny. So this one also is supposed to do that corner one that fell off, that little corner piece. So again, I'm doing this very lightly. You can go a little darker if you want. So I'm going to try to, I don't want to mess this little piece up, but try to color it a little bit. Just a little bit. See, there you go. It's a little bit pink. Okay. So that's number 1. Actually, I don't even have to pick these up out of here. I can just take the lid off and leave them where they are. Okay. Number 2. Hope you can, let me bring it down here a little more. Very cool. So again, this is the bonus item of the month. And I like to color things in a way that's just kind of fun. I'll do this a little bit darker just so it differentiates it more from the one that we just did. I feel like it needs a little more. Okay. That's a little bit. Okay. That's better. That's 2. Okay, where did I put the lid? Oh my gosh, it's in here. I was like, where is it? Okay, 3. Again, I'm staying with the pinks, but I think it'll look really cute with like confetti colors or just whatever, the person's favorite colors. That's a cute pink. It's more like a lipstick kind of pink. Look how cute, all the detail on that. Even the little stamp has like little rough edges, or super cute. Like torn postage. Cute. Oh, I love this with the pinks. And then our last one here. And let's see here. Nope. Oopsie, oopsie, there we go. Oh yeah, that looks really cute. Oopsie. Of course, the pink is building up on my brush also, right? So there it is. That looks really, really lovely. Love it. Okay, let me clean up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we have this guy, and then this one we're just going to glue it down, and then, of course, that little bit that I cut off. Yeah, it is very tight in that one corner. At least it was for me. I don't know. Your machine might be a little different. But maybe you want to give yourself a hole 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or even a little bit larger, so then you can trim it down, or you can use a die. I usually just cut my paper down. I usually just cut my paper down and leave it at that. There we go. Pretty. Just put this little piece here. Okay. Pop that little guy right down in there. Oh, right there. There you go. None the wiser. Okay, I'm gonna get some dimensionals on the back of these guys, and we'll finish our cards. Okay, guys. So mailing you a big hello. Let's put that one. Let's put that one here. So cute. Oh my gosh. Just kind of eyeballing left and right here, and if it's any straight. Not quite straight. I do have several T-squares that would help me with that, but of course, can't bring them out right now. Okay, just a little bit more down. I'm kind of looking at that grid line and how it follows through, but then at the same time, is it the same one? My eyeball's even tracking the same one? I think they are. A little bit more down. Okay. I'm gonna squish this from the back because I don't want to squish that down. There you go. It's hard to tell because of the scattering of everything, so it's like, okay, are my eyes tracking this right, or is it, what is it? And then over here, I'm gonna put this one down here. I think that's cute. Yeah, it's hard to find a spot that keeps your eyes level here, you know. It's about right. All right, guys, so there you go with the Glimmer. If you just pick up the Glimmer, but if you get the deluxe caboodle, you'll have that stencil color in. So just some different looks there from the same base item, right? So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have, again, images coming up. I'll have the links there in the description box. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.